Golden State Warriors just dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. After a tough season, GSW is shaking up the roster with confirmed trades and signings that could change everything. Is this the start of a new dynasty? Jonathan Kuminga could be on the move, and the Warriors are eyeing major upgrades to dominate the West once again. This is the breaking news every Warriors fan needs to hear now. Don't miss a second of this explosive update. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for all the latest. Hey everyone! Before we dive into this insane off-season update on the Golden State Warriors, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment down below with your thoughts. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on what's coming for the Warriors and the NBA world in general. Alright, now let's get into it. The Golden State Warriors are absolutely shaking things up this offseason, and the NBA world is buzzing like never before. After a surprisingly early playoff exit that left fans frustrated and hungry for redemption, the Warriors aren't sitting back. No, sir! They're making bold, strategic moves that could redefine the future of the franchise. First up, let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga. Now, Kuminga is one of the most exciting young talents in the league. Explosive, versatile, and still with so much room to grow, he's been a key piece for Golden State's future. But here's the twist: rumors are swirling about a potential sign and trade scenario involving Kuminga. That's right, the Warriors might be ready to explore trading one of their promising forwards. This move signals something huge: a major roster shakeup aimed at upgrading and restructuring for championship contention. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy that could pay massive dividends if executed correctly. Why would the Warriors consider trading Kuminga? Well, it's all about fit, balance, and maximizing assets. The Warriors have championship aspirations, and while Kuminga offers explosive potential, they might see an opportunity to bring in a more polished piece that fits perfectly with the current core. This kind of bold thinking is exactly what Golden State has been known for: reinventing themselves, adapting to the ever-changing NBA landscape, and making the smartest moves possible. But wait, there's more. Another massive rumor heating up the NBA grapevine is that the Warriors are targeting none other than former All-Star center Brook Lopez. Yes, you heard that right. Brook Lopez, a veteran presence with a deadly three-point shot and elite rim protection skills. Adding Lopez to the frontcourt would give Golden State an incredible boost on both ends of the floor. Think about it, the Warriors' inside game has been an area they've looked to strengthen. Lopez's ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, combined with his experience guarding big men and anchoring the defense, would be a perfect fit for Steve Kerr's system. His veteran savvy could also bring much-needed leadership to a young, hungry team ready to take that next step. These potential moves, the Kuminga trade and the pursuit of Lopez, are clear signals that the Warriors are committed to staying competitive and relevant in one of the toughest conferences in the NBA, the Western Conference. The West is stacked with powerhouse teams loaded with stars, and Golden State knows that resting on past laurels won't cut it anymore. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most pivotal in Warriors history. After years of dynasty-level dominance, the team finds itself at a crossroads, forced to make tough decisions that could either set them up for another championship run or send them into a rebuild mode. So what could these moves mean for the Warriors' core? Steph Curry remains the heart and soul of this team, the absolute best shooter the game has ever seen, and a future Hall of Famer. The supporting cast, including Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green, still have vital roles to play, but the infusion of new talent could change the dynamic completely. If the Warriors pull off a sign and trade involving Kuminga, who could they realistically get in return? The possibilities are endless, but speculation is running wild. Could they target a star-level forward or an elite playmaker? Or maybe a combination of assets to deepen their bench and improve their flexibility? Whatever the case, it will require a masterful negotiation and some serious salary cap maneuvering. And bringing Brook Lopez into the mix? That could give Golden State a new dimension defensively and offensively. Imagine Curry and Lopez on the floor together, with Lopez stretching defenses and Curry raining threes from anywhere on the court. That kind of spacing could open up driving lanes and create more freedom for the Warriors' dynamic offense. But there are also questions. Can Lopez stay healthy and maintain his level of play? Will Kuminga thrive in a new environment if traded? How will the locker room chemistry be affected? These are all critical factors that management and coaching staff must weigh carefully. What we do know for sure is that the Warriors are not afraid to make bold, decisive moves. This organization has always been about innovation and adaptation. From drafting Curry and Klay Thompson, to building around Draymond Green, to seamlessly integrating Kevin Durant at the peak of their dominance, Golden State has set a blueprint for building a modern NBA dynasty. This offseason could very well mark the beginning of a new chapter in that ongoing story. The Warriors are sending a loud and clear message. They're ready to shake things up, get creative, and do whatever it takes to reclaim their spot atop the Western Conference. As fans, we're on the edge of our seats. This isn't just about adding pieces, it's about reshaping an identity. It's about evolving from a team that dominated for years into a team that's ready to fight, scratch, and claw their way back to championship glory. And with the combination of veterans and rising stars, the future looks bright, but it's also incredibly exciting and unpredictable. So keep your eyes peeled because things are about to get wild in Warriors land. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just an NBA enthusiast, you'll want to stay tuned for every update, rumor, and confirmed move. This offseason could redefine the league's balance of power. Alright, before we wrap up, I want to remind you again to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and comment down below your wildest predictions. Do you think the Warriors will pull off the Kuminga trade? How do you feel about bringing Brook Lopez on board? Who else should Golden State target to boost their championship chances? Let me know! Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll keep bringing you the latest and most explosive NBA content. Until next time, keep loving the game, and we'll see you in the next video. Absolutely. Let's dive even deeper into what these potential moves could mean, not just for the Warriors, but for the entire NBA landscape. Strap in because the off-season story is far from over. First, let's break down the significance of Jonathan Kuminga. When Golden State drafted him, the excitement was palpable. Here's a guy with raw athleticism, the ability to defend multiple positions, and a growing offensive game. But in a team like the Warriors, where spacing, shooting, and experience matter so much, young players often have to prove their consistency and fit in the long run. Now, if the Warriors are seriously considering a sign and trade involving Kuminga, it means they're weighing his value against what they might get back. This is not an easy decision by any means. Kuminga represents potential a big piece of the future. Trading him signals that Golden State might have its eyes on an